Hi Virgo, welcome to the channel. So today I was going to try a past, present, future spread for you. Now I haven't done one of these in a while, but on these I pull the cards first and just start the reading after I've pulled the original cards and the clarifiers because it tends to take a long time and I don't want you to have to sit through all of that. So I will go through your base reading, your clarifiers, the bottom of the deck cards, and your emotion card that you got here. So Virgo, I think that looking at your past energy, it looks like somebody that you dealt with in the past was very deceptive and hurt you very deeply, because I get the Seven of Swords clarified by the Nine of Wands. So you may have your defenses way, way up because of this past person. And considering the Devil was clarified by the Devil, this person must have been a piece of work, basically, or somebody who was just really toxic, really awful, potentially really deceptive. They could be somebody who had a lot of addictions, perhaps. Looks like that you tempered yourself and walked away. So temperance clarified by the Eight of Cups. So you definitely, it looks like, removed yourself from that situation. This energy definitely comes into your current read. So I get the Hermit clarified by the Hanged Man. You are absolutely keeping to yourself, staying away from people, or at the very least holding back from any type of relationship, I would say. At the center of the read was the Three of Pentacles, which is usually about collaborating with people. But considering all your other energies are kind of like a holding back energy, either you are not collaborating because of the past, what's happened in the past, or potentially there might be somebody from your past that you want to collaborate with, but you're really unsure and are not embracing it potentially. Here in the center energy, you have the Moon and the Five of Pentacles. This could be an energy of almost like depression. It could be an energy of feeling very lonely and unfulfilled. Could represent you having to do shadow work at this time, or needing to do shadow work. Deep in your feelings, kind of deep, perhaps an energy of feeling kind of lonely at this moment. I wouldn't blame you if you had to deal with a double devil in the past. I can see why you would be holding back potentially from people, doing shadow work, feeling upset. Your main emotion for your current timeline from the emotions deck was angry, obviously mad, furious, enraged. So you obviously hold a lot of anger for this past situation with this person who deceived you, hurt you, that you had to walk away from, or who walked away from you. You're kind of carrying it through your current timeline pretty heavily. The thing that's concerning is when you look at the future timeline. And remember that the future is up to free will, and we all have the ability to make different decisions, obviously. So it isn't set in stone. The future energy is usually based on what's happening right now. So this is what's likely to happen if things continue on their, current course. So Virgo, if you kind of continue on the same path, it looks like you're going to stay in sort of that shadow work. We have Five of Swords on the Moon again. It just can be, it's almost gets to the point of deceiving yourself with that Moon card and keeping yourself in this energy of pain and hurt. Because the work does have to be done eventually, right? Even when somebody hurts us, we do have to eventually face that and deal with it and kind of overcome it. You may be potentially impacting your fortune. The wheel wants to turn. It wants to turn in the positive because it comes up in the center of your future read. But it was clarified by the Eight of Swords. So that's being stuck in your head, feeling like you have no choice in something, feeling like you can't get out of something. It feels like the wheel wants to give you what you want, or wants to change your fortune for the better, but almost feels like you're stuck. The Fool, that's a new beginning. That's getting on the road to something new. That's starting afresh. It wants to happen with this Wheel and this Fool. And right after that is the King of Cups. King of Cups can be a very loving person. It can be a very mature person. Somebody who is gentle and kind, but also, mature. The Star was what clarified the King of Cups. wish fulfillment, positivity, could be a destined connection, especially if this Wheel of Fortune right here. But it feels like with all the clarifiers that you might potentially miss that King of Cups connection because, again, Temperance comes out, Two of Pentacles, Two of Wands, holding back, indecisive, not sure what to do because of this past heartache. A Death card came out, which I don't have laying on the table anymore. But with this Ten of Swords and the Death card, it almost feels like this indecision and this inability to possibly embrace the future, embrace this turning wheel, maybe embrace this King of Cups. Also, King of Cups could be you tempering yourself against any changes, because the King of Cups can be somebody who is containing their emotions so much that they're not emotional at all. So the reason I think you may possibly be impacting your future by doing that is bottom of the deck was Ten of Pentacles there, and the bottom of the deck was Six of Wands here. Those are cards of success. I mean, straight up, Six of Wands, Ten of Pentacles, those are great cards to have as your overall energy. But I think you have to get past this hurt from the past person, embrace the future, even if it isn't embracing a new person per se. It is definitely embracing change, as it were, with the Wheel of Fortune. Embracing the future, the star, destiny. Maybe also looking at these cards again, tempering your indecision, if that makes any sense. Like at some point you just have to pick a path kind of a thing. You kind of have to come out of that moon shadow energy. All is not what it seems. This energy of lack and upset, Five of Pentacles, Five of Swords, and kind of go for the change that's probably going to result in Six of Wands and Ten of Pentacles, be it in a relationship or just in your personal life, that type of thing. So I definitely think that the universe is trying to tell you, yeah, we see what this person did or this pain from this past. We see how you're coping with it. Here's a glimpse at the future and kind of the directions you can go to get success or hold yourself back from success. And that can, again, can be in love or other things. So with the energy of like angry coming out, there's probably some things you're going to have to resolve, and this might take a little while. But it feels like even into the future, you're going to still be in that energy when this big change in fortune or this big turning point comes. So you may just straight up overthink a new journey, a new person, a new job, and anything like that. You might just be stuck. And unfortunately, that can impact like your success. So Virgo, I hope that helped. I wish it was a more positive reading, but I think at least it's some good guidance from the universe, maybe on what's happened in the past and what the future might bring. So hopefully that was helpful to you, and I will talk to you next time.